Awesome, awesome. Johnson, you're in the city, right?
I am in the city, yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Hey, Elias, man, I'm kind of hurt, I sent Jen a text, asking if I could come shadow her on some listings or like, if she were to do any inspections. She never got back to me.
She didn't?
Nope.
Oh, man.
Kind of hurt, but it's okay though. It's okay. No worries.
I'm sure she missed that by chance. She's just been super busy, but yeah, man, next time, if you're down for that, man, next time we have an appointment, something in your area, so you'll come over the bridge, right?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome. All right, so we have some new faces on. I know some people are driving. Look at that baby. Hi, what are you doing? Nice to see you. Look at her little face.
She wanna join the meeting.
Yeah, of course she does. Of course
she likes you, Elias.
Hi, baby. What's her name again?
Dior.
Dior. Oh, fancy.
Yeah. I want to join the what is a Zillow
Zillow Flex.
Oh, Flex. Right. Zillow Flex.
All right, cool, you guys. So we're going to go around the room right now. We're going to have Lynn. Lynn, you're going to go first today. Are you ready?
Okay, sure.
All right, cool. So, John, are you on the phone? Did I see John here? I saw him here for a quick second. Okay. All right. So you've been through this enough times. You feel comfortable? You know what to do?
Sure. You want me to? Okay. Just
no. That was, we're not going into it yet. I was just asking you, do you feel comfortable? You ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. So let me let John in the room really quick. And then John is going to be my Zillow person. So, all right. Johnny boy, are you there? All right, there he is. All right, John, I'm waiting for you, brother.
All right, sorry, I had to answer a call from an electrician working on the Brentwood office.
Okay, we're gonna start out with Lynn.
Okay, cool. All right.
Let's roll.
All right, Lynn, ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland.
Okay, sure.
Here you go. I'm connecting you.
Thank you. Hi, Elias.
Hello.
This is Lynn.
Hello.
Hi, Elias.
Hi.
This is Lynn with EXP Realty. I'm a local realtor. I'm local Zillow Premier Partner. I understand that you would like to tour 123 Main Street. And what are good times for you?
I was thinking today, if possible, maybe this afternoon between 4 and 7, once I get the kids and everything. Lynn, you're muted.
Sorry. Okay, so today between 4 and 7. Okay, I'm going to check on the seller availability and I'll call you back within the next 30 minutes. I would say let's carve out another hour so we can maximize our tour by maybe looking at 2 other properties that are similar to 123 Main Street.
Okay.
Okay, so I will call you back in the next 30 minutes.
All right, and then Lynn, just so I know, we've been looking in, online in Maxwell Park, and we have a friend that just purchased there, and they said it was really, really competitive. Do you think this house on 123 Main Street is going to be competitive?
That's a great question. Looks like you know what's been going on in the market. Maxwell Park is definitely really, really hot right now. Right now, it's a bit too early to say about this particular home. Let me do some digging and look for more data. So when I see you in person later today, I will have more information for you.
Wow. Okay. That sounds really good. Okay, perfect. And then do I need to bring a pre-approval?
No, you don't have to. Just bring yourself and whoever you want to bring.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So then I'll hear right back from you.
Yes, I'll call you back in 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Looking forward to hearing from you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. All right, Lynn, seriously, textbook. That was really good. I know it's a nerve-wracking environment here, but I think that you did really good. You went right into the appointment. You explained who you were, Zillow Premier Partner. You went right into the appointment time, the location. You let them know that while you're here, but you did say the word maybe. and let's talk about that for a second. So you said, you know, while you're here, maybe you can stay for a little bit longer. We go see some homes. Remove that maybe, possibly, if, you know, like, because those are tentative words. So while you're here, Lynn, I want to make the best use of your time. I know 3 other homes in that particular area that fit that same criteria. Let's see those houses while you're here. So carve out an extra hour. I want to make the best use of your time now. And then, so it's you're telling them what's going to happen, and it's for them, right? So remove maybe from your vernacular, but I thought the way that you did that call, I know that you're a little nervous about it. I think you did a really, really good job. Kenny, what about you?
Yeah, that was, I mean, that was right to the playbook. So I think all of it was really good. I think you could build rapport in the second call, but I think it was overall like right to the point.
Yep, really, really good stuff. Really good
The
stuff.
reason I say maybe, because I'm not sure what if, I know there's a lot of homes in Maxwell Park, but what if there's really nothing?
Well, I mean, that's what we'll improvise, right? So
Okay, yeah.
the thought is that you are a skilled enough real estate agent to be able to, I can pull up HomeSnap really quick and be like, oh my God, I can look to see what's next to 123 Main Street in an instant. That's why when I've taken a Zillow Flex call, the number one thing that I would do is put that address in HomeSnap, right? You have a little bit of time. That's one of the first things that I would do. So chances are there's going to be something else on the market in Maxwell Park that fits that criteria or similar budget. So it helps you to know, like, hey, I'm an area specialist. I know that there's inventory here. And even if you have to drive up to the Laurel or Diamond District, if it's close by, it's probably a good opportunity for them to go see it. So good stuff. John, I know that you were switching devices. Did you catch that call?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, and textbook is pretty much the way I would describe it. You know, you can tell she's been paying attention in these trainings because there's not much to critique. So good job, Lynn, and thanks for stepping up.
That's right. Good stuff. So we're going to go to Jay. Jay, you're next, my man. I don't know if you've done this call before. You ready?
Right now I'm just auditing. So how about we let someone else go, please?
Say again.
I said right now I'm just auditing, so maybe we can let someone else go. I just want to learn and listen.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Jan, you're up next, bud.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, go ahead, John.
All right, Jan, ring, ring.
Hi.
Hi there, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, this is Jan with EXP Realty. I recently, hello?
Hi.
I recently got your, I'm stuck now. Sorry, I'm not used to, okay.
All right.
Hold on,
here's
let me
the
start
thing,
over, sorry.
So just reset, let it go, and then we're gonna transfer the call again. So John, let's go ahead and transfer the call again. John, you're on mute, bro.
Ring, ring.
Hey, this is Jan.
Hi there, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Go ahead.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Elias. This is Jan with EXP Realty. This is your preferred agent. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay, so I hear you're looking in 123 Main Street. What area are you looking for exactly besides that property?
Oh, I was just looking at that property.
This property. Okay. When is the best time to view that property for you?
I'd like to see it today between 4 and 7.
Okay, between 4 and 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and contact the listing agent and see what availability they have. I'll go ahead and call you back with a confirmed time. Do you have any other questions regarding this property?
Yeah, so let me ask you a question, Jen. We've heard from a friend that they purchased a home in Maxwell Park, super competitive. Do you think that this house is going to go between 10 to 20% over asking price?
That's a really good question. I'm not too familiar with this property nor that area. What I'm going to do is look at that specific property and run some numbers and go ahead and give you an analysis when we meet. How does that sound for you?
Yeah, that's fine. And do I have to bring a pre-approval letter?
You can, if you have one, not necessarily. You can just go on ahead and we can take a look at the property.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And then what's next?
After that, if you like the property, we'll go ahead and get you pre.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What's next today?
We can go ahead and keep viewing properties if you like.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to get you to end the call, Jan. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and call you back in half an hour with a confirmed time, and I'll get back to you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Awesome. Cool. All right, Jan, I know it's a nerve-wracking environment here, and the fact that you stepped up, man, first off, shows courage. So thank you. So to start out, you started out really, really bumpy. You're a Zillow Premier partner. You're with EXP Realty. I'm a Zillow Premier partner. When you answered the phone, it almost sounded like you were calling them, right? They're calling us. Now they're in our house. Let's welcome them and let's make sure that their needs are met. So, and then when you opened it up, you said, what other properties? You said, what other properties besides that? They're just calling about that property, right? And so try to keep their focus directly on what they're calling for. So I understand, Jen, that you're calling to see 123 Main Street. Wonderful. When would you like to see that property, today or tomorrow? And then you go right into it. And I want you to replace seller's or listing agent with seller availability. Let me check with seller availability for the times for today and tomorrow, because now we're not passing it on to a listing agent. We are the one that's in control, and we're the ones that are going to get that information. And then, Jan, when I asked you about the market, you said, I'm not familiar with this house or this area. You are known, or should be known, as an area specialist, a real estate professional that knows the climate of the market. Even if you don't know that house, it's important to say, you know what, Jan, it sounds like you've been doing your homework and it is a competitive time. For this particular home, let me do a little bit more digging. I'll do some research, pull some data, and when I meet you today, I'll have some more definitive facts for you, right? Not once did I say, I'm not familiar with this house and this property. So overall, man, like I said, it takes intestinal fortitude for you to jump in this environment. So I appreciate that. Kenny, let's go over to you for feedback.
Yeah, I was kind of weird at the beginning and said preferred agent. And I know this is your first time, so I'm not sure if you've studied the playbook, because none of it was on script, kind of, and overall like kind of confidence. But I think just more coming to these rooms and training and listening in, you kind of had like a good idea what to say. But this Zillow is very specific on like the ALM stuff. Because if you're a new agent to the call, typically we teach you guys LP Mama, which is location, price, motivation, agent, mortgage, and appointment. But LP Mom, this is just ALM, just appointment and location. And then later you can follow with motivation in the second call.
All right, but good stuff, my man, and it will always get better, and it's going to continuously get better. So let's go over to Sasha. Sasha's been training really hard at this. Let's go to you, Johnny boy. You ready?
Yep, Sasha, right.
Let's roll.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Oh, absolutely. Send them through.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hey, Elias. Hey, is this Elias?
This is. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Elias? This is Sasha, your Zillow Premier agent with EXP Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
So Sasha, I got to cut you.
Touring 123 Main Street.
Sasha, I got to cut you off. There's a serious delay. I don't know if it's your earbuds or what it is, but there's a delay,
really?
And so we're not having any continuity.
Oh, really? Is that? Okay, let me jump back in on my laptop, and maybe I can go in a second.
Okay, cool, awesome, brother.
Right.
Amy, let's go over to you. Johnny boy, let's cue Amy.
All right, Amy, you ready?
Ready?
Ring, ring.
Hi, this is Amy.
Hi, Amy. This is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hi, Elias. This is Amy with EXP Realty, your Zillow Premier partner. I understand. Hi. I understand you want to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. What's your availability today and tomorrow?
Oh God, I'd love to see it today between 4 and 7, or maybe tomorrow the same time between 4 and 7.
Okay, let's shoot for 4 to 7. I'm gonna check on seller availability and circle back with you. In the meanwhile, since you're available between 4 and 7, let's take another hour or so to look at other homes that fit the same criteria. So let's maximize your time today.
Okay, yeah, hey, that sounds good. Thank you for that. And then I had a quick question about that part of the Laurel. Do you think that this home's going to be competitive? Do you think that it's going to sell for like 10 to 25% over asking price?
Sure, that's a great question. Sounds like you've been studying the market a little bit. Each home is very unique. What I can do for you is check on the home itself and dig a little bit more for you and get some data, as it's a little bit early to tell. So what I'll do is I'll get all that information when we meet today.
Okay, all right, cool. I like that.
Okay, great. What's the best way to reach you? Text or by calling you back?
I'm old school. I like a phone call.
Excellent, me too. Okay, I'll call you back within 30 minutes to confirm.
Okay, cool. Sounds good, Amy.
Great, thanks Elias, talk to you soon.
Awesome. Good job, Amy. I know once again, you're newer to this environment as well, but really, really good job. The way that you open up the conversation, there's just like this sense of, and I use this analogy a lot of times, like, stand there, you guys, or sit there and go like this and just say hi to me. Do this with me, please. Hi, smile for me. That's really how it felt. And I didn't even see your face, right? I felt like you were saying, hi, how are you, Elias? I'm good, right? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Sounds like you want to see 123 Main Street. You went right into it. Really good stuff. But when you have this tone, because you have this very, very bubbly tone, I want to encourage you to change the inflection at certain points of the conversation. And I'll give you an example. When I asked you about the market, you said, it sounds like you have an understanding of the market. And like it was the same tone. So sounds like you've been doing your homework, right? Pause. Let me do this. Pause. I want to make sure that I have the right information for you and put some accurate details together so I can, give you some definitive facts. So you could have a variation, you could have a pause, you could bring it down and then bring it back up. So you have an amazing tone to begin with, but there's times where you might be able to even turn it down a little bit to have a different energy and a different emotion conveyed to the consumer. But Amy, overall, really, really strong performance. John, let's hear from you, brother.
Yeah, I think pretty much you got it all. Great tone, sound confident, friendly. I'd be looking forward to meeting you. I think just working it a little bit so it comes across a little smoother in certain areas. But all of those things were pretty solid.
Okay, thank you.
Kenny, how about from you, brother?
Yeah, that was all really good, like on point. The tonality could have helped just kind of have a different conversation, a little deeper, a little come out. And then I like how you didn't leave any opening for them. You said, let's do this. And then you didn't even ask a question. You just said, let's block an hour and do that. So if I was a person that didn't want to do that, I wouldn't even know what to say. Like, you're not asking me yes or no. So you just kept pushing for it. And so I think that was all really, really solid.
Yeah, it was very, very assumptive, Amy. And I felt like you were 100% in control of that conversation. So good job. So Sasha, we're going to go over to you, and then Angela, I don't know if you're doing a showing or do you want to go today? Are you able to?
Yeah, I can go today.
All right, so we'll come
I'm
out
not
to you.
showing, but I can go.
Okay, we'll go to Sasha. So Sasha, you ready to go?
Ready to rock. Let's do it.
All right, cool. Johnny boy.
All right, Sasha, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Absolutely. Yeah, send them through.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hey, is this Elias?
This is.
Hey, what's going on, Elias? This is Sasha. I'm your Zillow Premier Partner with EXP Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So I understand you're interested in touring 123 Main Street in Oakland. Is that correct?
That is, man.
All right, cool. So what's a good time for you to go see the property?
I'm available today between 4 and 7 if you're free.
Between 4 and 7? All right, perfect. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and check the seller availability to set up a showing for us. And then I'll circle back with you to confirm within the next 30 minutes or so. And you know what, Elias? I'm looking here and I actually see 2 other similar properties in the area. Let me go ahead and book showings for those as well, just so we make the best use of your time. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right, awesome. So as of right now goes, the next steps on my end will be to just check the seller availability to schedule our showings. And then I will circle back with you in 30 minutes to confirm.
Awesome, awesome. And then really quick, Sasha, I really appreciate that. You know, in this area of Oakland and in Maxwell Park, do you think that this home is going to be super competitive? Because I don't know if we can compete if it goes to 30% over.
You know, that's a really good question, Elias. It sounds like you're pretty familiar with what's going on in our Bay Area market. You know, it's a pretty crazy market, but it's a little early to tell. Every house is case by case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more research on the property. And then by the time we meet, you know, at the property, I'll have a little bit more of a definitive answer for you.
Cool. That sounds really good, Sasha. Well, I look forward to hearing back from you shortly.
Awesome. Awesome. I look forward to working with you, and I'll touch base with you very soon.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Great.
Man, once again, dude, really, really good job. I mean, this is really textbook. The thing that I think, and here's what's cool about this. I think it's preparation. When he tells Alex, and this is where it starts, you guys, when he tells Alex, send him through. It's almost like, all right, send him through. Like, I'm ready, right? Like, I feel like that send him through, like it sets the stage, like he's ready. All right, cool, send him through. I'm ready, right? And it feels like that as soon as you pick up that call, like you are ready. I wrote here, I love the word touring. Not a lot of agents are using the word touring. They're saying viewing or seeing. I like the use of touring. Your tone and pace, and you made it really, really conversational. I said something, you're like, yeah, cool, right? And it was kind of like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, you're right. And I'm having a good conversation with you. You don't have to say, how does that sound? After you said, we're going to see 123 Main Street, also going to line up 2 other properties in the area that fit that same criteria. You could leave out, how does that sound? Because you know why? What if they say, that sounds shitty? Okay, let's just stick to 123 Main Street, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't even have to have that in your vernacular. And I love your response to the market, how it's a case-by-case basis, right? There is no single answer for every single home in the Bay Area. Everyone is a unique situation. Let me do my digging, because I do you a disservice if I gave you that answer right now. And that's kind of the tone that I felt. So Sasha, once again, really good job. Johnny boy, let's hear from you.
Yeah, solid all around. You have good, like, confident tone. And you know, like we've been saying about the other properties, is you started off really good. Like, I see these other properties, and then you threw in that, how does that sound? It's like people, I think, are, when they're telling someone what to do, naturally want to, like, make sure it's okay. And that's why sometimes it comes off, you know, not confident. You sounded really confident, and then you threw in that, how does that sound? So just remember, like, you're taking control of this call, and you're providing a service, and you know you're providing value. So you don't need to kind of double check. If they don't want to do it, they'll tell you, but you don't need to, like, qualify everything you're saying, because you're coming from a place of providing value. But overall, great job, man.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, really great stuff. Kenny.
No, I must say, I mean, that was really, really good. It sounded very conversational, and it was a really good playbook script, but it didn't sound like script at all.
Yeah, seriously.
Right
That
on. Thank
was
you,
great, man. Good job. So Angela, I know that you're busy. You're probably showing homes right now or prepping a listing. What are you doing?
I'm showing a home right now. I'm here in Stockton, but luckily it's for my husband, so he can wait.
Okay, all right. Let's cue John. Go ahead, John.
All right, Angela, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street. Can I connect you?
Absolutely.
Here you go. Ding.
Hi, Elias.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Angela Rose with EXP. I'm your Zillow Premier Partner. How are you today?
I'm well.
Awesome. I see you're interested in touring 123 Main Street.
Mhm.
What's your availability like?
Well, I'd like to be able to see it today, but I know it's short notice. I have some time between 4 and 7, and the same 4 and 7 tomorrow.
Awesome. All right. What I will do is I'll check seller availability. And then since you have that time, what I can do for you is set up a few more showings, and I'll send them to you. If you don't like any of them, just let me know and we'll scratch them off the list.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we can set up some showings for either today or tomorrow between 4 and 7.
Okay, perfect. And then Angela, help me understand this area of Maxwell Park. Is this going to be super, super competitive?
So you've been doing your homework, which is great. So every home's going to be a little bit different. Yes, the market is super competitive, but you and we will create a strategy that works best for you and this home in order to put us at the top of the list.
Okay, yeah, that sounds really good.
All righty. So my homework right now is to set up tours for you, check seller availability. You should hear back from me within the next 30 minutes, and then we can go from there.
Awesome. Sounds really good.
All righty. Talk to you soon, Elias.
Okay. All right. Talk to you soon. Awesome. Good stuff, Angela. All right. So I think this is a really good case, and it's coming full circle about how tone is used and the variation, excuse me, of your pitch, how it gives it a different feeling on the phone. So here's what I can do for you. Love that line because you're already showing them that we're here to serve them. You've been doing your homework. It was kind of like, all right, Kenny, like you've been doing your homework, my man. Like it just felt like you were really like empathizing with them and understanding where they are at. I thought that was a really, really good call. And I felt like you definitely had my back and that you were looking out for me. So Angela, I know that you're on the move and you're out there doing busy things, but I think that you did a good job on that call. Johnny boy.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job all around, great tone. I like how when you answered the question about the market, you did what we usually do, kind of validate the question and explain that every property is a little different, but you also used it as an opportunity to kind of throw in, value proposition and talked about how you're going to create like a winning strategy. So I thought that was a good kind of, you pivot and use of that question. And you're totally frozen, so I don't even know if you can hear me, but I liked how you threw some value add in there.
Yeah, totally good stuff. Kenny, how about from you?
Yeah, that was really solid. I like also Elias said like the homework and just like I like it when I think it's smart when sales agents tell people what they're gonna do and because it just shows that you're being more proactive. You kind of hype up your own job, which makes it less scripted.
Yep. So really good job. And just a precursor, be on the lookout for Angela's new video that's dropping tomorrow. Came out great. Loved it. I loved it. So good job, Angela. Let's go over to Lamont. Lamont, you ready? Lamont going once.
I'm here, but
there he is.
We can go. Let's go.
All right, cool. So I love it. So hey, shout out to Lamont. He made over 100 cold calls yesterday. He's getting ready for this. He wants to be on this. He's showing up. So Lamont, let's run it back. So Johnny boy, let's run.
All right, Lamont, ring.
Hello.
Well, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hey, Elias.
Hi.
How you doing today? My name's Lamont Sanders with EXP. I'm a Zillow Premier Partner.
Okay.
I see that you wanted to see 123 Main Street. When we have availability, go check it out.
Today.
Today at what time?
I'm thinking between 4 and 7.
Okay, we can make that work. Let me check the seller's availability and then I can give you a call back in about 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, cool. And then that sounds good.
Okay, so do you have any other questions?
I do. I had a market question. Is this home going to be super competitive? Like, can you talk to me about that?
I really can't tell you because each case is different. Each home is different. So I can run some comps and get back to you with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the call, and I can get back to you in 30 minutes with the seller availability if that works.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Well, I'll call you in about 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, cool. Awesome. So, all right, Lamont. So obviously, some practice that needs to be done, but you're still here in this environment. And that's what we're doing, man. We're getting better together. So we're not practicing on a $20,000 client. So, so tone, energy, even when John connected to you, it kind of sounded like you weren't too stoked to get the conversation going, right? It was just like, hey, like that, you need to be like, all right, cool. Like state, right? What energy am I going to put towards this conversation? I got somebody that's calling in, wants to potentially spend $1 million. I could potentially make $20,000 if I can convert this and help their family. Like, I'm excited to get this call, right? I'm excited for them. I'm excited for me. So you told me that I can't really tell you, right? That shouldn't even be something that comes out of your mouth. So it's being able to word that differently. So it sounds like you're doing your homework and you understand what's happening in our local real estate market. right? For this particular home, it's a little early to tell. So let me do this for you. I'm going to do some research, and then once I see you, I'll have some more definitive answers for you on the home, right? Versus saying I can't tell you and let me run comps. Comps is a realtor word. You guys want to talk recent sales, remove comparables or comps because that's our type of lingo. Use language that they're going to understand. So, you know, and then the call ended. I asked you some questions and it was a really awkward, what do we, I didn't know where we were going with the conversation. So
Yeah.
trying to fill in those blanks and find, you got to think about this, bro. What is my cadence? What is my flow? And what is my rhythm of this conversation, right? Do I feel like it's a rhythm? Right there towards the end, we lost rhythm. I was just kind of in the winds wondering what was going to happen next. But my man, I don't think you've done this before, so it's your first time. So once again, to you, hats off for going and stepping into the ring. Let's go to Johnny.
Yeah, I think just working, like it almost threw me off when I called you to connect you. Just like, it was like, wait, like, do I have the wrong number? And we are like, yeah, that's fine. So I think just like, you know, getting up on the energy. I mean, Elias covered that. Just one little thing, and I meant to point this out on a couple other calls. One little thing we could critique Lynn's call on is make sure you get alternate availability. So if they say, yeah, I'd like to go today between 4 and 7, let's say, okay, if that doesn't work, is there a time tomorrow that works for you? That way you have an alternate time, because if you try to make the appointment between 4 and 7 is not available, now you have to call them back and see what else would work. And then it's just another call before you can confirm the appointment. So make sure you get alternate availability. But, you know, thanks for stepping up. I know the first calls are tough. Biggest thing is just work on that energy and kind of enthusiasm. This person, you know, this call could lead to a big check, and you know, let that reflect in your how you take it. I got to jump over to the training for the 11 o'clock basic agent training, but thanks everyone. Someone can take over my Alex duties, but I will see you next week.
Thank you, John. Awesome. We're going to go over to V. V's working full time, but she wants to step in. So V, let's hear it. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, cool. So PK, do you want to transfer her in?
Hey V, this is Alex with Zillow Flex. I have Elias on the line. Can I connect you?
Thank you. Yes.
Sounds great. Hey Elias, I have V on the line.
Hello. Hi, V.
Hi, is this Elias?
This is.
Hey Elias, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. This is B with EXP. I'm a Zillow Premier partner, and I see that you want to see 123 Main Street. Is that right?
That's right.
Cool. What day and time are you available to see it?
Today, if possible.
Okay, today what time?
Between 4 and 7.
4 and 7. All right. And if that doesn't work out, what other times are you free?
Same tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Let me check the seller's availability and get back to you in about 15 or 20 minutes. In the meantime, though, Elias, I want to make sure we make good use of your time. So let's block out an extra hour for you so we can try to look at a couple other similar properties in the area, okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then V, I had a question.
Yes.
How well do you know this local Oakland market?
Well, which Oakland market are you talking about? Which neighborhood are you just speaking about 123 Main Street, that area?
Yeah. So how well do you know that area in that market? Is this home going to be super competitive?
Yeah, that's a great question. Oakland is very competitive, of course, and it sounds like you're pretty up to date, very familiar with the market. What I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and do a little bit more research for you. And then when we see each other, I'll go ahead and kind of give you more of the information about that area, okay?
Okay.
Okay, sweet. So I'll call you in about 15 to 20 minutes and I'll give you the exact times that we'll meet tomorrow or today.
Okay. All right, perfect. Sounds good.
Okay, talk to you soon.
All right, V. Awesome.
Okay.
So V, let me turn it back to you for just a quick second. Where do you feel that you kind of got tripped up in your presentation?
The Oakland market.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what about it? Was it the way that I asked the question?
Yeah,
Or-
it was the way you asked the question.
Okay.
Because
all
I'm
right.
like, well, shit, Oakland market is hella big. What part are you talking about? There's like East Oakland, West Oakland. I lived in East Oakland, so. Well,
Yeah, okay, so what's a better way to answer that question? If you do get hit with that question, that market question.
A better way to answer that question.
Mhm.
What part of Oakland are you talking about?
Yeah, so obviously there's all kinds of different pocket neighborhoods throughout Oakland. So do you want to know about the market in Maxwell Park, or do you want to know about the entire Oakland market? Like, so compartmentalize it and really qualify that question, because I think that you did really well, like bouncing back to Maxwell Park, but I did throw you off, but you don't want the client to feel like, damn, I threw her off. Like she no,
Right.
right? Because for a moment there, I felt like I threw you off.
You did.
All right, but overall, great job. Remove the word kinda. So it'll kinda give you, that's, I don't know how it was used in which context, but remove the word kinda, right? Move into definitive answers, definitive words. This is what we're gonna do. This is how, this is why. Let me show you what we're doing next. Come with me, here we go. This is what we're doing. Like, make sure that those responses are more definitive. But overall, I know that you've been grinding and training and doing this behind the scenes. So great job overall. Go ahead, Ernesto.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm just volunteering if and when another opportunity comes up.
Cool. Let's go. Let's run it back then. PK, let's introduce, or let's transfer the call to Ernesto.
Ernesto, this is Alex with Zillow Flex. I have our client Elias on the line. Can I connect you?
Hey, Alex. Yeah, put Elias on.
Sounds great. Elias, I have Ernesto on the line.
All right, cool. Hello.
Hey, Elias.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Hey, good. Awesome. Good to hear that. Hey, I am told by Zillow, actually, I'm Ernesto with EXP Realty. I'm a Zillow premier partner here in the East Bay.
Let's start from the beginning, because you caught yourself. You're like, shit, I didn't even tell them who I am. Let's just run it back. We'll start it from the beginning. Hello.
Okay. Hey, Elias.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Ernesto with EXP Realty. I'm a Zillow premier Zillow premier partner here in the East Bay.
Hi.
Awesome. Hey, I'm told by Zillow that you are interested in checking out 123 Main Street.
I am.
Great. Hey, I definitely want to get you out there as soon as we can. What's your availability like?
I am available between 4 and 7 today.
4 and 7 today? Okay, great. And what if that doesn't work? What's your general availability?
All right, good question. Same time tomorrow, 4 to 7.
Great. Awesome. Okay. So what I'll do next is I'm going to reach out to the listing agent for that specific property. I'm going to work to get that worked out for us today. And if and I will circle back to confirm with you in about 30 minutes. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. Really good.
Great. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and do that. Do a little research for us, and I'll circle back shortly.
And then really quick, Ernesto, before we head out, do you think that this home in that particular area is going to be super competitive? Because, you know, I hear all the stuff on the news and been reading a little bit. Do you think it's going to be super competitive?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I appreciate you being kind of up to date with what's happening in the market. I will say that every part of the Bay Area and even different parts of Oakland are a little bit different. So what I will do is when we meet at the property, I'll have some data and have some recent sales for us to study together. But first and foremost, I want to get you out there and make sure that you like this property. Additionally, can we add in another hour or so to check out another property or two that you may also be interested that meets your criteria?
No.
No? Okay. This specific one?
Yep.
Awesome. No worries. Well, let me reach out to the seller, work out a time for us to visit, and I'll reach out to you in about 30 minutes. That sound good?
Perfect.
Thanks, Elias.
Cool. All right, man. You know that you have a great tone on the phone. I'm sure people have told you that before. But you didn't introduce EXP. You did say Zillow Premier Partner, but you didn't say the brokerage that you were with. Listing agent, we just want to get in the habit of using seller availability versus listing agent. The research, I think that you did a really, really good job on that, on the market question, and kind of letting them know that the whole Bay Area is competitive. But I told you no. And why do you think I told you no? You asked a question, and then why do you think I said no?
Well, I should have clarified, but my guess is that you really like this specific property.
No, it's because you gave me an option to say no.
Okay.
So you said,
okay.
Can we go see these other two properties while we're here? I can, one of two answers, right? I have a 50-50 chance of a consumer saying no. So here's what we're going to do, Ernesto. There's a few homes in that same area that fit that same criteria. I want you to carve out that extra hour so we can go take a look at those properties and make the best use of your time while you're out here. Now, let me do this. I'm going to check with the seller availability right now. Usually takes me about 10 minutes. I'm going to give you a call right back. So hang tight and I'll get right back with you. Right? So it's like definitive. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what's next. I'm going to call you back. Right? So you're already establishing this, like almost like the sense of authority from the moment they're interacting with you. But overall, man, good stuff. You have a really good tone. I like the way that you answered the call. It just feels like super warm, super inviting. And I think that you have a really, really great tone, man. So good stuff overall. So let's go to one other person. We're going to go to Kim Tran. Kim, are you ready?
Hi, Elias.
Hi. So we're just going to
do it without.
Okay. If PK is ready, I know that PK.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready.
All right, let's roll. So PK.
Hey, Kim, this is Alex with Zillow Flex. I have Elias on the line. Can I connect you?
Please. Thank you.
Hey, Elias, Kim on the line.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Good morning, Elias. This is Kim Tran. I am a Zillow Premier agent, also with EXP Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you. So I saw that you're requesting to see 123 Main Street. I just want to check what is your availability today.
Got it. If I could see it today, that'd be great. Between 4 and 7 today.
Okay. And if today is not available, would 4 and 7 tomorrow work as well?
Yeah, that actually would work perfect.
Fantastic. Let me go ahead and check with the seller's availability and then get back to you within like 30 minutes.
Okay.
And yeah, you should hear from me.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then Kim, just so I know, is this house going to be super, super competitive in this area?
I saw that you have been doing your research and I love that. So with each home is a different situation. I will generate a sales report of the sales surrounding that area within the last 6 months. And with that sales report, we can see exactly how high is the difference between the list price and the sales price. And I can bring all that data to you once we meet at the property.
Okay.
Perfect. So I'll see you there. Actually, I'll call you back in 30 minutes. And then when I get a time, I'll confirm it via text. And then I'm so excited to meet you there.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah. Is
We're
it?
not going to say bye or anything?
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So you left me hanging there at the end. So Kim, I think you've worked really, really well on brevity in these conversations because it's vastly different than the way that we were all trained. And so
Yeah.
really good job. You went right into it. We didn't mention any of the other properties, so that's just food for thought, an area of opportunity and growth for you.
No.
Here's what happens with you, Kim, is that you are thinking too much. And I can tell
Yeah.
you're always thinking about like, what am I going to say? Like, I want the conversation to flow out of you a little bit more naturally and like stop overthinking it. I think you overanalyze yourself because you're a very cerebral player. I know this about you. So like, try to just for a moment, just kind of step back. And then you said, when I asked the question about as competitive, you said that I saw that you've been like, how? Like that implies that you've seen their patterns somehow, some way or another. I'd be like, well, how did she see that? So just like really, really fine tune your words. And
Okay.
then with the CMA, the comparable sales, list price over sales price, all good stuff. But if I'm not an analytical person and I am like a high D person and you're calling me for the very first time, you might lose me, right? We don't want to lose them on the, here's what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Perfect. Awesome. See you then. Wonderful. And then let me know what's happening. I felt like, so she's gonna say bye. You hang up. No, you hang up. Like I didn't know what to do at the end there. So,
Yeah.
kind of filling in that void. But 100% improvement from the last time that you went. And so it's nothing but growth, nothing but growth. So you guys, we're gonna pause there for a second. I want you guys to look around the room. Somebody on here recently made it onto Flex, and he's still here at training. 2 people made it onto Flex. So we have PK that just made it onto Flex last week. And we have Demian that just made it on the Flex last week. So congratulations to both of you guys. I know that you've been showing up, working hard in this environment. So they are the next round of Flex. And so we are going to continue to find people in this group. And as you see, this group is small. So if you minus those 2, minus myself, Ria is our virtual assistant. You guys, the people that are on these calls are the ones that are going to get on Flex. And so it's cool if this group is small. because that just means it's going to be better opportunity for you guys. So keep showing up, keep doing the hard work. I know this type of environment is tough, but as you can see, we do the same offense every single week. These calls don't change. So when you come into this environment, you'll know what to expect, you'll know how to deliver. And the thoughts are, when I look at Sasha, to give him an example, when he got on this call the very first time, it was a train wreck, right? He was all over the place, right? And he's humble enough to laugh about it. We're laughing together, right?
It was absolutely a train wreck.
So, but he's come to training, he's worked behind the scenes, he's pitched his father probably, and now his skills have gotten a lot better. So I see 2 hands up. Dina, let's go over to you.
Hi, I'm super new to this. Are these for leads, for us to get leads?
Yeah, so this is for Zillow Flex. This is a Zillow Flex audition and training. So we, on an average, get 350 live connections directly from Zillow, just like this every single month. Your phone will ring, it'll be a representative from Zillow. His name is Alex. Hi, Dina, I have a client that wants to see 123 Main Street. Can I connect the call? You'll be like, yeah, connect the call. And this is the exact same presentation that you're gonna do. Demian,
Okay.
Go ahead.
And do these calls, once you get, well, like, I guess, like PK, she's just passed, right? So she's part of the Zillow Flex agent, right?
Correct.
So she'll be getting calls like all day, or how does that work?
No, it's not all day. It's just as a say she picks a zip code in Oakland. If the call comes in for that particular zip code in Oakland, it automatically broadcasts to 10 phones of people that have on the team that have signed up for that zip code, and whoever picks up the phone first.
Oh, I got it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Nice.
So it all starts here. It all starts here. And PK and Demian. So Demian, give for people that don't know, what's that experience like? You just got a first call and booked for an appointment.
It's what I've been waiting for personally. As an agent, is just the opportunity to get in front of clients and put the practice to use. And all of this practice is very beneficial once the phone starts to ring, because even yesterday when I got my first phone call, I'm like, man, this is far different than even what we practiced in the role play. So if I hadn't had that much practice, I would have been that much more unprepared. So I'm even calling Elias after that first phone call came through and like, hey man, what am I missing out on? So the education doesn't stop. That's why I'm in here today. The practice doesn't stop, and it's all applicable once you're in front of clients. But yeah, my phone rang again this morning and I was more prepared for it and set a appointment for tomorrow morning. But yeah, he definitely convinced me to buy into showing up every day. And, you know, I was rewarded with the opportunity to be a part of Flex. And yeah, man, again, you guys just keep putting in the work and it will come back for you. And, you know, just to piggyback and second that motion about Sasha, I was in here when he got on his first try, and yeah, 180. And, you know, I'm not a team lead or anything, but again, I'm seeing the progress in all of us. So just keep showing up.
Yeah, love it, love it. Ernesto, you had a question, my brother. Oh no, sorry, I saw a hand up. Miss Kathy, you had a question.
Okay, so I really want to be one of these interviewees on the call because I really want to practice it.
Yeah.
How do I get on that? Do I just tell you, sign up in advance, tell you I want to be one of these people?
Just go first next week.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and then the Zillow playbook is in our Zillow Flex channel on Slack. You can see it in there, or you can just search Zillow Flex playbook in the search engine and you'll find the playbook.
Okay,
and so just keep practicing, you guys. We do this offense every single week. It's a very, very, I look at us, we run a West Coast offense. I say in this environment, we run, 3 simple plays. Do those over and over and over again, because that's what's going to work with us on the back end with clients. So good job to everybody that went. Kim, PK, thanks for helping me, and V, Sasha, everyone that went, Ernesto. This is a tough environment, you guys. I promise you, if you can get good here, then when you're in front of clients, you're like, all right, I've seen this before. I've ran these routes before, right? It's like being a boxer. You know, it's like enough times in coaching and enough time sparring, you're going to be able to know when to move your head and know when to counter, know when to pair punches. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Yeah, hey, I was gonna say, Elias, for the new people, everybody that's newer, like even what's her name? She just said, is that Kathy?
No, she's not newer, but newer to this environment, but not
newer to this environment. Could she could we tell her? I mean, what was helpful for me, Kathy, too, is looking at the old videos. Like if you got time at night, you can look at the old videos of all these auditions. Like I think if you could look up, you could search Slack training and videos. It'll really help you what to say and what not to say.
Yeah,
like, I know that helped me a lot when I was just looking at the videos. You know,
we have all the auditions, and we have a whole YouTube channel of all these auditions. So I'll make sure that you have that link, Kathy.
Thank you.
All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. If Devlin could hang on the call just a second longer, and Rhea. But thank you guys for being here, and thank you for having the intestinal fortitude to step up. So appreciate you all.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Elias. Thanks,
Bye,
Elias.
guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Tania. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Jonathan.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Take
All
care
right,
of that
big
beautiful
dog.
baby.
Have a great day, brother. We'll see you soon.
Hey, you too, man.
Is it Devlin?
Davlin, I don't, it's fine.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me. My goodness.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense environment, but it's intense for a reason. I believe that pressure creates diamonds. And so, you know, I push the team, and we do the same thing over and over again every single week.
You know, it was awesome. And then I chimed in, I joined in yesterday too on your other call, I think like at 5:30 my time in the morning, which is why I have my normal.
Oh, were you at our team meeting?
Yeah, you're
cool.
You're coaching. And so I told Connor that, yeah, it's similar to my accountability, my new agent accountability, but we really focus more on the technical aspects of the business, not too much on the prospecting. And it's something that I've been wanting to do. But I love your style. I love how you handle it. I love how you make it so safe. And they're allowed to stumble all over themselves.
We call it, let me stop the recording.